Hey, what's up? It's Jesse. I'm just going to go through some notes from the last meeting that we had. I figured it would be best if I made this recording. That way, I know reading off of a slide, it's a little different than hearing it personally. So here are some things we're going to talk about. Convo, piano, awesome authors, video contest, and prison ministry. So convocation was a couple weeks ago. I got to go with Miss Harold, and we talked a lot about how we can step up our game because we are one of the only chapters to have won the ACE Award 9 consecutive times, but not win the Florence V. Stratemeyer Award, which is the ace of the ace. So this year, one of our main goals is to get organized and try to ramp up some things so that we can achieve that goal of getting that ace of the ace. General takeaways from Convo is to be organized, be positive, be open. I think those are just three big key things that just as educators that we need to learn how to be, and hopefully that is something that we can all work on together this year. Parents Night Out, there's a QR code if you want to pause this and scan that. That'll take you to an interest sign up. This year it's a Christmas theme. The date is December 6th, 6 to 9:30 p.m. And to make it more organized this year with stations, we're going to send out an email with like a project proposal form. It's just a fancy way to let us know what you want to do for your station. And then from those, we'll get 4 or 5, and then we'll let you know if your station like gets picked. Pretty much if you put one in, the only reason that we would have to choose who does what is if we get a lot of proposals back. But also another purpose of this form, you don't have to buy your own supplies. We will buy and supply everything you need for you. So we just need to make a store list for that. You can send those forms either through email or if you want to print it out and mail it to me. I'm not sure if you would want to do that. My box number is right there. Email works too. Last week for awesome authors, you can also scan that QR code and it'll take you to a sign up to read some essays. We're kind of changing the project this year. It is going to work the same way, but we're just moving the timeline up. So hopefully all of this work for the contest isn't going to hit whenever fields are getting started and midterms are hitting, because we don't want to stress anybody out. One way of doing this, we are sending out the flyers very soon, probably in this coming week, and the essays will be collected in the beginning of December. And what will happen is if you sign up to read some over break, you get a service credit per folder that you take. To try to make the work more even, there are going to be a different amount of essays in each folder depending on what grade level it is. It's a lot easier to grade 5 kindergarten essays compared to 5 8th grade essays. So we're just trying to make the workload fair and equal for everybody. Also, if you do sign up, we do appreciate you taking the time out of your Christmas break to read over some essays. So we will have something for you as a form of appreciation. So something new this year, I know the seniors especially really want a new laptop because tablets sometimes aren't the best. So we have been asked to do a video contest. Basically, the ed department needs propaganda to encourage more high schoolers to come to Grove City College to be ed majors. So you can pair up just teams of 2 to each win a new computer. The topic for your video should be a day in the life of an education major, and max length of 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be too long. We will have it judged on creativity and content. We are probably going to ask some of the professors if they would be able to judge some of those. That way it is more like non-biased. You will also be given service credit for your video, and the submission deadline, instead of November 8th, it's actually November 18th. So that is a typo I need to fix, but it's November 18th. And then you can email your video to me. There's my email right there for you. This is supposed to be something fun. You can make it as creative as you want, but if you really want to win that new computer, it is going to take some time to put some work into it. The prison mission is something that we were asked if we would be interested to do. There is a QR code there that'll take you to another sign-up form. Basically what this is, we would be working alongside, I think it's a high school that does it, or another college. I can't remember off the top of my head, but depending on what you're interested in signing up, you could be trained and go into the local prison to record an inmate reading a book for their child. This is a program just for people who have children that are in jail. You can sign up to be a recorder that actually goes in and records them reading the book. We also need tech experts, which would work like from the college or wherever you're at, making that video into, I think they want a CD that we could send to the child. And then we also need mailers who can take that CD and make like a little care package and pack it up and send it in the mail to that child. So we aren't 100% sure that we're doing this. We just want to see how many members we have that are interested in this type of service project. Again, this would go for a service credit. And then Educators Rising, we didn't get to talk too much about that at our last meeting, but it was originally designed for high schoolers who were thinking about education. It was, you would practice like all year for this, and you would go to like a competition, and there would be like lesson plan writing, actually delivering a lesson, and you would be judged on it. This topic is actually Mrs. Munson's specialty, so if you are really interested in it, you can talk to her. But I think they're opening it up to college students as well. So we'll probably have more on this topic in the coming meetings or in an email. But yeah, that's about it. One thing that we did at our meeting that's not on the slides, we had our poster from Convo. It is currently in the curriculum library. It will soon be up on the bulletin board. And then we also have 2 thought bubbles on the big counter as soon as you walk in. In one thought bubble, it is what kind of professional development that you want. We're just looking for ideas to make the professional development opportunities that we offer more tailored to what you want. And another question is, what do you want from your KDP membership, or what would make you join KDP? This is just trying to help us come up with things that will help our club grow and make our members feel like their membership in KDP is more applicable to their life as an educator. If you have any questions about any of this, you can email me or catch me when I'm on campus. I look forward to seeing you and working with you throughout the year and growing as educators. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Have a beautiful day and a blessed week.